Hello, my name is Laci KOBULSKY and I am professional kiteboarder. As you can see, I'm not that great. So in order to stay in a game, I needed to grab a camera and started to shoot. Who am I filming this year? Gianmaria Coccoluto.
Very 100% doing freestyle kiting. The result of that is being a machine and always riding 200%.
If I had to give an execution score to Gianma's tricks, they're always 10 out of 10.
It's his attitude. He has that Italian flair, he has that Italian fire. When he is out on the water, he can be doing something simple or the most technical move. You are always going to be on your feet for Gianmaria.
The reason why I decided to shoot with Gianma is pretty simple. He is the best and I wanted to make the best video. So I booked the flights to Brazil and here we are.
My dream has been always be world champion. So I'm working really hard for this since 10 years when I started kiting in 2011.
My first impression of Gianma, or my first memory I have of Gianma, is actually just not be the best kiter on the lagoon. Like, he was really have a bit of a different style and everything. And then we became like pretty good friends. Like, we started hanging out together, training together, and he kept improving, and he was just always so determined, so motivated, and so full on that he ended up where he is now.
He's contributing to freestyle in many ways, but one of them would be continuing to push the level and push further than he even needs to.
He is also taking the sport where every one of the top riders want to take it. Because in the end, spin to win gets boring. But to be able to do that move, that even though it's so simple with so much style, this is what our new world champion is going to do for the sport.
We didn't come to Taiba only to shoot freestyle movie. Gianma will take part at GK Freestyle World Tour Finals, which will take place here by the end of our trip. He didn't get the best luck this season, he missed a couple of podiums, and in order to become a champion, he needs to win this event. That means he has to start training hard now.
We come to Brazil every year, especially this place Taiba, because it's one of the best spots in the world. We have flat water, super good wind. Yeah, here every day you have the same conditions, same wind direction, so when you go train you can try trick every day. At some point you can learn the new trick and try something new.
spent 1.5 months here in Brazil, but days run really fast and blend together because usually they follow very similar routine.
For most of the people that come here for kiting, it's more simple lifestyle. It's nothing special because there is no pub or nightclub. Here it's more like a routine. You wake up, you do your training, and then you go straight to the lagoon with the buggy, you train all day, back home. You can have dinner all together and then everyone goes sleep. You know, it's like a routine, training routine.
The lagoons change a bit every year and they try as hard as they can to kind of keep them in a certain shape because originally it's just a river, so if that breaks into the ocean then the lagoon just empties and that's it. But this year it's pretty cool actually because there's 4 lagoons almost. You can ride at the top left lagoon, which is big, a lot of space, and then you can ride in the smaller salty lagoon closer to the ocean, which is where we ride most of the time because it's quite small, compact, so it stays really flat. And then there's other lagoons downwind, like more inside, which are really cool as well. So.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Absolutely inevitable part of any Brazil trip is broken buggy, and it's also mandatory to include the footage in your video part.
Hey Gianma, look what you did, man. You bram too hard. Too much full power kiting and also on the buggy. I have to tell him to take it easy.
What would you say, what is the best thing about being a professional kiteboarder?
The best thing is also the worst thing, which is always working and always on vacation.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a two-sided coin or whatever.
No iPhone, for me, first of everything is one of a good friend of mine. Second is really different from the other. It's really watching into other sport, can be skateboard or whatever board sport, and he try to put the style that he see into kiteboarding. He's doing like all this strange grab, all the so long and twist and landing blind, super stylish. For now, since 3-4 years, it's been my favorite rider. Also, if it's not my competitor or it's not doing trick that I do or we do in the comp, but it's still my favorite rider for now.
It's not always rainbows and fairy tales when you're trying to shoot a freestyle movie, and I've seen a fair amount of crashes through my lenses.
This kind of lifestyle that I'm living now is thanks to kiteboarding, you know? It makes you travel the world, visit different countries, like your mind is gonna open like 360 because you meet different culture and different people every day. So it makes you more mature and more in love with life.
What he brings to freestyle is especially the love for the discipline and the determination for the discipline. Like, he really shows how difficult and how much time you have to put into freestyle kiting to get to that level.
Flying above the sun, flying above the sun. Can't see myself, can't see no one. I'll wait till the dawn.
Gianmaria slows everything down. He can be doing a triple handle pass or a single handle pass, and he just makes it go in slow-mo, and he makes sure that he shows and pushes and tweaks every single section at the right time so that in the end you are just shouting for him.
Flying above the sun, flying above the sun.
What made him who he is now is his determination and his confidence in himself. And I mean, he's 29 now, so that's quite old for a freestyler. I mean, all the other guys like Yuri, Stefan, all those guys like quit at around 26, 27. So to be at the level he is, at the age he is really impressive.
I'll wait till the dawn. I'm searching the world. Won't stop looking, won't stop searching, won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop looking, won't stop searching, won't stop, won't stop. Won't stop, won't stop. I won't stop, won't stop. I'm flying above the sun, flying above the sun. Can't see myself, can't see no one. When I'm flying above the sun, flying above the sun. Can't see myself, can't see no one. I'll wait till the dawn. I'll wait till I'm gone.
It's not the amount of tricks that he can do or the way that he can do them or how much style he has. It's everything combined that makes him the best freestyle rider, I mean, ever. Yeah. Why not? He is. Where the level has never been so high and he's at the top of it. So yeah, there you go.
I'm searching the world. Flying above the sun, flying above the sun. Can't see myself, can't see no one.
It's really hard to explain this, like my mindset, because I have it inside and it's really hard to show it. I have no projector to show. So already in the way back home in the evening, I'm already thinking about what I did in the last session and what I'm gonna do tomorrow in the next session. So my mind is already working on it, and take all the information of the session to make it work better in the next day. But yeah, normally I start already doing my session in my mind, you know. I'm already kiting inside me. Also when before sleeping, I lay down, close my eye and just already think about which trick I should start the session tomorrow. If it's good wind, I try this, I try that, you know. And I arrive on the spot and it's like then I'm already kiting. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really work hard with my mind. It's really hard to explain, but it works. So Maxime Chabloz is one of my best friends. We always been together, ride together since the past 5 years. Maxime is really special because it's a competition machine. He's always pushing like this kind of big tricks. So when I'm with him, I can do it because he do it, so I have to do it. Otherwise, he's better than me.
Each other like with tips for different tricks and all this, and if I give him tips on one trick that I can do better, he will give me on another one, and back and forth, and this is what I really appreciate and why I like training with him.
Welcome to the final freestyle event of the Qatar Airways GK Kite World Tour here in Taiba Lagoon. Two main players coming into this event are Gianmaria Coccoluto and Manuel Suarez. Gianmaria hasn't been at the top of his game at every single event, and he has to have the competition of a lifetime if he wants to be crowned world champion. Because if Manuel Suarez makes it into a semi-final, that's it, the Brazilian takes the world championship home.
He got pretty unlucky and was always missing this little inch to win the last two comps.
Well, this year the GK World Tour was really tough for me.
If Coco wins, it would be like the rider's favorite rider winning, and that's big.
Now this is the heat that everybody has been waiting for, the quarterfinals. Gianmaria Coccoluto has to win this heat to go through to the semi-finals, and he has to hope that another one of the competitors is going to knock Manuel Suarez out and eliminate his world championship possibilities.
If I can land my first trick, then I release all the tension on the landing and I'm ready to win.
If there was a heat where you were going to throw all of the moves out, it had to be this quarterfinal. Gianmaria Coccoluto needed to go through the win, and man, did he ever do that. Throwing out 2 10s and 2 high 9s, the biggest combination score in history, and he goes through with power.
At that point, I say to me, okay, Manuel Soares is out, so now I have the chance to be world champion. It's still not finished because I need to win the event. I was needed the first place.
Now it's time for a heat of the lifetime. Gianmaria Coccoluto knows he only has to do one thing, and that is get that top spot, #1 in this competition. Big final coming up because he is up against a very good friend, Maxime Chabloz, and 2 Brazilian powerhouses, Carlos Mario and Erik Anderson.
Towards the end of the final heat, Gianma's chances for the title position started to materialize very fast.
At the end of the heat, when I saw all the crowd like screaming and saying my name, I was not believing on it. You know, I went on the beach, watching around, and it was looking like a dream. I said, now I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna be in my bed. You know, it was a lot of emotional inside me because I start to think about all the way to arrive there, that it was really hard for me. A lot of sacrifice, I lost a lot of friends, and I changed place. I moved to Sicily, really far from home, alone when I was 19, just to follow my dream, and finally became true.
And your new Qatar Airways Kite Freestyle World Champion, Gianmaria Coccoluto, look at the smile on his face, falling to his knees with the emotion. You can just see that is the definition of hard work pays off. So well deserved, move for move, trick for trick, taking it home. #1 on top of the world, your new freestyle king from Italy, Gianmaria Coccoluto.
That was crazy. I told you, bro. Dream come true, bro. Never give up.
Well, he did it. I couldn't wish for a better ending for our movie, and all I can say is, congrats Gianma, you are the new world champion of freestyle kiteboarding.